Hey, cousin. What's cracking? You already know who it is. And for those of you who don't, I am your favorite cousin, Ken Ken. I am Marie Moses, but everybody calls me your favorite cousin, Ken Ken. From my previous YouTube channel, Can Be the Light, I am a spiritual wellness mentor and practitioner. I am an energy healer and a transformative speaker. And today, we are going to be talking about soul ties because it's just time to talk about it. Now, you know this is the Lighthouse Women's Wellness Center. So for any of you women out there that are seeking guidance, if you need clarity about anything in your life, download your free guide for support. If you need assistance with relationship issues, personal development, career and finance, if you're not sure what's going on in your life, if you need direction, download your free guide. I am here to support you. But in the midst of supporting you and moving forward, we have to address the soul ties. It is very important, and it is time, because Spirit had told me that a lot of you are trying to move forward, but you're locked in with some energies. Okay, that's what I was like. You're locked in with some energies that you have to release. It is going to be very difficult for you to move forward in your life if you have these soul ties. Now, the question is, are soul ties bad? The short answer is no. Okay, they're not bad. We all have soul ties. Everybody has soul ties. So there's a difference between soulmates and soul ties. Soulmates is every single person that you are going to connect with while you are incarnated here on this planet. So while you're here on this planet, you're going to connect to different people. These people have souls. These are your soulmates. You can have soulmates that are children. You'll have soulmates that are older than you, your friends, your family. Every soul that you encounter is your soulmate. You looking at me right now, you're coming across me and your energy is connecting. We're now soulmates, all right? You come across your soulmates at a certain point in time on your path when you need to have them in your life. Now, soulmates are not always good, okay? And I'm gonna say good and bad because I know this is what people understand, but we all know there is no good and bad on the spiritual path. It just is what it is. It all serves a purpose. So hey everybody, hey cousin, hey Cece, hey everybody coming in. Let's talk about these soul ties because it is time, all right? I know you ladies want to move forward, and I am happy to help y'all. Y'all already know we're in spiritual alignment class. We're making progress and all these things. But I'm here to tell you that these soul ties that you have, they have to be addressed, all right? And they're not bad. Nothing is bad. There is no bad. But they can cause you to have challenges. It can prevent you from moving forward. And especially for women, if you have soul ties with a man or men in your past and you have not cleansed that energy, then you're trying to move forward, but it's like a string or some strings, because it could be more than one, is pulling you back. And not to mention the soul ties that you have with your family and people that you have to release, all right? So we were talking about soulmates. Soulmates are every single person that you're going to encounter, and they are necessary for your growth, but they don't stay with you. Soulmates don't last forever. And I know when we hear about soulmates, we always think about the love of your life. No, your soulmates are every single person that you encounter. Your children are your soulmates. Your husband, your wife, your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, these are all soulmates. And soulmates, just think of soulmate as a teacher. All right, a teacher that is going to teach you on your path. Now, soulmates can teach you, like I always tell you about the kindergarten teacher. They can be nice and sweet and helpful, like your favorite cousin Ken Ken, you know. They're going to come in your life and they're going to help you. And you'll be like, oh my gosh, this person changed my life. You know, we all have people like that. And they can come in your life for just a minute, or they can stay for a few months, or they can stay for a few years. It just depends, all right? But they don't stay with you forever. Nobody stays with you forever, but they come in and out of your life. And then you'll have soulmates that are going to treat you like the coach treats the player. So you know how coaches treat a player? They're not holding their hand. They're going to talk crazy to them. They're going to cuss at them. They're going to call them stupid. They're going to treat them like a maggot and all that stuff, you know, all that. You have soulmates that are going to treat you like that, but they all teach you. They're all here to help you. So having a soul tie with somebody, it's not a bad thing. It becomes toxic when it's time to let go and you haven't let go of the soul tie. That's when it becomes toxic. So most people think of soul ties as a bad thing, but it's not bad unless you are connected to a soulmate that has ran their course, which means the cycle with that soulmate has ended. So I just told you that no soulmate stays into your life forever. We all got to let them go at some point. It just is what it is. All right. I know we think we came down here to have mama and daddy and cousin and boo and all that forever. But that ain't how it works here. All right. I'm your favorite cousin Ken. I'm here to tell you what the real is. You're going to let go of every single person and every single thing that you encounter while you're here. Okay. Can we agree? Can we agree? Okay. So we can stop crying when people leave our life. So we can stop acting like, oh my God, I just wanted to be like this. It ain't like that. Okay. We have to level up. When we're talking about spiritual growth, that means we have to have a higher awareness of life. That is what the spiritual path is about. It's not about you being so magical and you manifesting and doing all. No, it's about growth. Okay. So your soulmates must go. They will go. They have to go. Your children will go. Your mama gonna go. Your daddy gonna go. You're gonna go. Everybody must go. What Money Mike say? Everything must go. Everybody, even you. All right? Everybody going. Now, when you have a soulmate that is in your life longer than they're supposed to, which means that the cycle has ended with this person. You know when the cycle has ended with a person because it's hard for you to stay with them. This is how you know. And I don't care if it's your sister. I don't care if it's your mama, your grandma, your husband, your wife, or whoever it is that you have in your life, whatever title you gave them. Thank you for the love, y'all. Whoever it is. If it becomes very challenging for you to keep that person in your life, the cycle has ended with that person. We don't want to let go because we have given people titles and we feel like if a person has this title, then they're supposed to stay. Didn't I just tell you that soulmates are supposed to go? I did. Yes, I did. I did tell you that. And when it becomes toxic, that means that is spirit trying to get you to separate from this person, but you don't want to do it. You don't want to let them go. You feel like, no, we got to stay. We got to work it out. We're married. But you could be married to somebody that you chose to marry. This may not be your divine partner. This is somebody that you chose. And you can choose somebody and marry somebody when you're at a certain level of awareness, and then you can grow and evolve past that person. If that person is bringing you down and causing you to have challenges and blockages, do you stay with them because you married them? I'm just asking. You know, that's a question for you. I'm not going to tell you what to do. But I'm just saying that if you don't let a person go, and like I said, this can be family, this could be anybody. If you don't let them go, it's going to be hard for you to stay with them. So, everybody here is an adult, just about. And we know what it's like to be in a relationship with somebody, and no matter what you do to make it work out with this person, it doesn't work. Everybody has that family member that no matter how much you give them, no matter how much you do for them, they just don't like you. And you feel like because this is your family member, you're supposed to keep them in your life. And I'm here to tell you today that if you don't release those relationships, you cannot move forward. Do not pass go. Do not collect $100. Or is it 200? Yeah, 200. You ain't getting the 200. Because this is spiritual growth, which means that you have to level up spiritually. It's energy. Your energy is what your energy is. And it doesn't matter what you think or what you know or how you feel. That don't matter. What are you doing? If you're allowing people to stay in your life past the expiration date, then you are not going to move forward spiritually, and your soul is going to feel that. So when you feel irritated, agitated, frustrated, and all that for no reason, you try to figure out, I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm just in a bad mood. I'm just in a bad mood. Y'all done heard me say this before. If the soul is not happy, ain't nobody gonna be happy. Because you are a soul. You are not this body. Your soul incarnated, entered into this body, but you're not this body. Your soul came here to have experiences, comma, because y'all know I always say that. People always say, you're a soul or spirit, you came here to have experiences. But you are supposed to come here and have these experiences, comma, and learn from every experience. Okay? That's how you grow. If you're not learning, your soul is doing this loop. And every single cycle, you're going around and around and around. And your soul is like, okay, we're supposed to be going here. We're supposed to be going there. And you're getting the guidance. You're getting the guidance. Don't tell me you didn't know. Don't tell me. You know. You know. You said, what if they don't want to go? This is your life we're talking about. We're not talking about other people's life. We're talking about your experience. This is your life. And I just told you, you came here to grow. You did not come here to get comfortable and to stay here and stay in these relationships and hold on to people and places and all of that. You didn't come here for that. You have a purpose. You have a destiny. You have an assignment. And if you are not in alignment with your assignment at the divine time, you'll miss it. Listen to what I'm telling you. It's very important. Because many people will come here to this planet and it's like a revolving door. They come and they come back. They go up, they come back. They go up and they come back. I'm Marie Moses, by the way. Okay? I'm here to set you free and tell you what's going on. And I don't want you to have to keep coming back down here to this experience. Because this is Earth School. We're here to learn. Everybody. Not everybody. Some people are not. So if you have a person in your life and they don't want to leave, who needs to leave? Who has to make the decision for you? Is it them? Are you leaving your destiny in their hands? Because your assignment, this is between you and our Creator. This is a contract. Listen, this is business. This is why I keep telling y'all, y'all here trying to make this personal. This ain't personal. This is business. You came here to do something. You got to get out of your feelings. But we all in our feelings about everything. That's the reason why we can't move forward in life. Because your soul has to be growing in order for you to start feeling free and feel peaceful and all of that. You have to go. You said, yes, it's the truth. You have to go. You cannot take everything so personal. Because if you don't do what you came here to do, then what's the point of you being here? To go to work? That's what they had told you? To start a business and make $1 million? To hit 7 figures, whatever figure it is that you want to hit, that's what they had said. That's what you believe. Well, that's why you have me. Because I'm here to tell you that you came here to do something that only you can do. But if you do not get into alignment, which means your energy has to shift, you have to change. You have to constantly be growing. Human beings did not come here to just be. You know, I mean, yeah, we're going to just be and all that, but you see what I'm saying? You have a purpose. You have a function. What is your function? Everything that was created has a purpose. If you don't know what your purpose is, then why do you even care about these connections with these people? You know what I'm saying? You said keep cooking. I'll just tell you the truth. You came here to do something. Every one of us, everyone here on this live, that's what I'll say. Because not every person. Because there are people that came here to be destructive. There are destructive forces and they are necessary. And there are those of us that are constructive forces. And we are responsible for bringing new energy, new ideas, new frequency, and all of this to the planet. Are you focused? Are you focused? Are you going to keep going around the same loop with these people or the job or the business and doing the same thing every day? And you're just going to burn yourself out. The way that you release these energies is by focusing, number one, on your purpose. what you came here to do. That's how you release them. If you ask me, what are you supposed to do if a person's not leaving? You have to go. That's what you have to do. And you know what you have to do. And it's not going to change. If you don't leave this year, fine. It's going to be the same thing next year. It's going to be the same thing 5 years from now. It's going to be the same thing 10 years from now. If you have a family member that keep on getting over on you over and over and over again, they're not going to stop. You're not going to love them the right way and they're going to start treating you right. No. Because the soulmates are not supposed to do that. Remember, they're teaching you. So you're supposed to be learning. And if you're not learning, then guess what? You're going to keep repeating cycles and you're going to feel terrible inside. It's not going to be until you start moving, then you will start feeling better. All right? It's time. That's why I'm here. Join us in spiritual alignment class. All of you ladies that are ready to move forward, you have seen my transformation. Those of you that know me from YouTube, you already know. I left for 3 years to work on myself. I'm not telling you something I read, something somebody else said. I'm telling you what I know. I'm living this life right now. I have to ignore phone calls that I don't want to ignore. I want to answer that phone and talk to that person. I love this person. But I can't answer the phone for them because of where they are and their energy. And I can't have that contaminating my energy and what I've done and the work that I've done on myself. It's not worth the sacrifice is what I'm saying. So I'm telling you the truth. And in spiritual alignment class, I'm going to help you to move forward. If you need support, then join us in spiritual alignment class. There is a community of women here. We are dedicated to our growth and very serious about it. Very serious about it. Nothing wrong with you want to be married and have your man and do all that. Okay, we all want that. Everybody want to have our relationships and all that. But not even that comes before your purpose. And I don't care what nobody told you. You're not here to serve some man. Okay? You cannot help this man if you're spiritually disconnected from the source. I'm telling you the truth. And the reason why these men are the way that they are is because the women are spiritually disconnected from the source. So what the man needs from you, he can't get it from you. So he got to go from this woman to try to get what he needs. And he can't get it from none of them. And I'm not giving them a pass because they don't get no pass for doing what they're doing. I'm not saying that. But all I'm saying is let them run into a real one. That's all I'm saying. Let the man run into a divine feminine for real. Because it's a lot of divine feminines that say that they're divine feminine, but they don't hold that energy. And I know it. I see it. I know it when I see it. Because there's work that goes with that. There's a certain heart that goes with that. There's a certain energy and a frequency that goes with that. It's not something that you just say. You have to go through in order to become a divine feminine. There's work to do. And for the divine masculine too. There's work to do. And we talk about the twin flame union. That's the divine masculine and the divine feminine coming together. But you won't come together externally with your partner if you haven't done that work on yourself first. That's what we need to know. You said, "Woo, yes, the work ain't easy." It's not easy. It's hard work. And this is the reason why divine unions haven't been coming together. It's a lot of people that say, "Oh, I'm getting married with my person." That's not a divine partnership. The twin flames come together because they come to change the vibration of the planet. They have work to do together. This is not just about you working, I'm working, we building, buying cars, houses, trips, and all that. That's regular. Real regular. The divine masculine and the divine feminine, they are coming together to change the vibration of the planet. Do you understand what I'm telling you? It's a flame. This is fire and water, which is spirit coming together, a woman and a man. But that won't happen if these two don't connect to the source first. So that's the reason why here at the in spiritual alignment class, I'm helping you women to get into alignment with source. Because you're going to keep running in these circles and getting these soul ties with all these different men that are just trying to teach you how to love yourself. And you want to blame them. You're going to say, "Oh, these men keep treating me like trash. Every one of them is no good." And the men doing the same thing. "Man, these women, man, they ain't nothing, man. They ain't nothing." It's not them. It's always you. Because this is your world. This is your reality. And you are in control. So if you really want to be married, if you really want to be in a long-term relationship, guess what? You got to do the work on yourself first. Or just, keep going around in circles. It's your life. But I don't want you to be confused. I don't want you to be like, oh, why our relationship is not working for me? There's a lot of people getting divorced right now. I wonder why. I'm on TikTok and I see people all the time getting divorced. I got divorced. Oh my God, my husband's so terrible. Yeah, and he's supposed to be. He's supposed to treat you the same way you treat yourself. Why would he treat you any better? Okay. You said exactly. I tell people spiritual marriage is not like this so-called physical marriage. It's nothing like that. It's nothing like that. When you see, I'm going to tell you this. When you see a twin flame marriage for the first time, this planet haven't seen it yet. They haven't seen it yet. But they coming. I'm telling you they coming. And when I tell you these relationships are no joke, there's nothing you're going to be able to do to separate these two people. They are partners. And they understand the assignment. They have been through so much of life on their own. They have connected to spirit so much and for so long that they understand what they came to do together. It's not about them. It's bigger than them. They understand that. Most people's marriages is about them. It's about their family. A twin flame relationship, a divine union, they know that their partnership is about humanity. It's about the world purpose. That's what it's about. So all the money that they make is not for them to go buy more houses and cars and clothes and buy things for their family. They're actually creating things. They're actually bringing new awareness and new information and all these new projects. They're going to be doing things that have never been done. They're like, dang, we should have had that on the planet. But the twin flames come together with an idea from spirit, and then they bring it to the planet. It's like, dang, they opened up such and such and such. You see all these people that's getting changed because of this and this and that? That's what twin flames do. Oh my gosh. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. But it's not for everybody. Because most people are only worried about themselves. And I'll tell you this. If you're only worried about yourself, then you can just get whatever money you want and just keep on living. Because that's what everybody else is doing. And don't mistake you getting a lot of money for you being blessed. Because this system here, they'll tell you that. They'll tell you that because you have money and material, you are blessed. And I'm here to tell you that the only blessing is spirit. The only power is spirit. These things and this money is nothing. I'm telling you the truth. I'm not lying to you. Ask the people with money how happy they are. Ask them if they have peace. They don't. Most of them, they don't. You want to know why? Because they have not connected to the spirit of peace. So they got all of the money, which is like having an abundance of energy. But what do you do with the energy? I'm going to go buy me some clothes. I'm going to go buy me some this. They just buy more stuff for themselves because they don't know what to do with the money. But divine masculine, divine feminine, when they get money, they get resources, then they have the guide that goes with it. Our creator is not going to give you more than you can handle. Not the Most High. Maybe the Prince of the Air here will give you all the things. And you'll just destroy yourself or somebody else will destroy you. But our creator is going to tell you what to do. Thank you. What to do with that money. It's not your money. When I get money, this is not my money. I don't have anything. There's nothing that belongs to me. Because I'm going to leave it all anyway. Divine masculine and divine feminine understand that. They're not making their life about them. Okay? So if you really want to get into a true partnership, you have to release these people. They have to go. Excuse me. That's why in the Bible it talks about the two becoming one. You become one flesh with your partner. You forsake all others. Listen to what I'm telling you. If you want to be in a divine partnership, you have to forsake all others. That means that nobody becomes before you and your partner in your relationship. Nobody. But if you're still holding on to your parents that are toxic, your family members that are toxic, your ex-boyfriend or your baby daddy or your baby mama, they toxic, you ain't let them go yet, then how can you expect for somebody who's in alignment with spirit to come into your life and be your partner? It won't happen. It won't happen. And I want that for you. I do. I really do. Because I know it's going to happen for certain people. It is going to happen. But you got to do the work first. And it's like trying to eat the cake before you eat the full course meal. Spirit is not going to give you this cake and all this, sweet loving and all that, and you don't have your assignment. Because all you're going to do is get in a relationship with that person and you're going to be focused on them. This is why people do this in relationships, in marriage. And then the husband's like, dang, my wife ain't got nothing going on. Girl, you ain't got nothing you want to do with your life? No, I just want to be a wife and a mom. That's enough. No. Hey, cousin. Hey, Sharonda. You say you still doing readings on YouTube? No, cousin, I'm not doing readings on YouTube. Nope. And this is why. Because all people want to talk about is relationship. Because I did 1,000 or thousands of readings and messages about relationships. Everybody want to talk about relationships all day long. Hot, lovely relationship. Everybody want to be up in something, looking at something on top of something. Let me tell you something. Do you know what's getting ready to happen in this world? Do y'all know what's getting ready to crack off? I'm just asking. Do you know? Because, excuse me. Okay, let me calm down. You don't want to get caught with your pants down right now. I'm just telling you. You don't want to get caught with the pants down. You down there playing around. You in the bed, rolling around in the sack. You came down here to do something. Meanwhile, you're on top of Rodney underneath them. Okay, or Ronisha. Pumping and sweating. Talk about your sexual liberation. Who you want to have sex with, who you want to do whatever you want to do with. Doing it. That's all people want to do nowadays. You're being distracted. Listen to me. You're being distracted. It's the truth. You say, I love how real you are. Facts on facts. It's the truth. Everybody want to go out and meet somebody. Everybody think about somebody. Oh, I'm thinking about somebody else. I want to be with... You got to get focused. Because there are things that are going to happen in this world that are going to catch so many millions of people off guard because they're not on post. They're not on guard. You're a watchman. You came here to do something. You're supposed to be on your position, on your square, and you over there thinking about Ron. Thank you, cousin, or Keisha, or whoever. You worried about your family, and they grown. These big grown adults, and you worried about them. Meanwhile, there are thousands, if not millions of people out here who need you to be who you came here to be, to help them. They're waiting for you to get into position. But you're like, oh, I don't know. You're doubting yourself because you are connected to people that are holding you back and you don't know that. But I'm telling you, soul ties are not bad. But when they expire, the soulmate relationship between you and whoever it is, family, friends, boyfriend, girlfriend, mom, daddy, whoever, it's time to let them go. Because 9 times out of 10, when you let them go, what are you going to do? You're going to get focused. You're going to go in the lab. You're going to do that thing that you always been saying, well, man, let me focus on this. Let me pick this back up. I was doing this before I even met him, so let me just go back and do that. Because that's what you're supposed to be doing anyway. That's why you need to be in spiritual alignment class. Make sure y'all join us in spiritual alignment class. It's a 4-week commitment to yourself. Reset your energy. That's all you need to do. Wash your hands with everybody else. Get laser focus on yourself and just start all over. Reset your energy. You can do it anytime you're ready. But if you're coming across this live, it's very important for you to get into position. The husband gonna come and all of that's gonna come. But you don't need a partner to help you if you don't know what you came here to do. Okay? That's what everybody is doing. Everybody is getting with the partner, and the partner is not helping them because you don't know what you came here to do. You said, I'm just coming to the live. What are the signs that the soulmate season is over? So you know when a soulmate relationship has ended, when it's hard for them to stay in your life. You try everything to keep this person in your life. Thank you for the tiny diny. You try everything to keep this person in your life. You try to make it work. You do everything. This could be family members too. You can give them everything and they don't appreciate you. They don't appreciate you. They treat you like you $2.50. Okay? That's how you know. That's how you know. But what do? And I'm saying we because we're a collective, but I don't do this. But what do? We try to do more things to get them happy, to make them happy, to make the relationship work and all these things. But we're not seeing that, okay, this has ended. This has ended. It's over. It's time for me to let this go. It's time for me to have some new experiences. Because once you let them go, the new people come. And as you raise your vibration, thank you, as you raise your vibration, then better quality people come into your experience. If you have trashy people in your experience right now, I'm here to tell you that that is a reflection of how you feel about yourself. It doesn't have to stay that way. We all start off at the bottom, ground level, ground zero, down here with the worms, okay? We all start there. But spiritual growth is about us leveling up and saying, okay, I want better. I want more. And that's good. But you got to let them go. Some of them will leave you, and some of them you're going to have to leave. They'll never leave. Never leave, okay? They'll be buzzing all around you all the time. They'll be calling your phone all the time. They'll always want you all the time. And then you have to say, I'm done with this. And then sometimes something drastic, I was going to say tragic, hopefully not tragic, but sometimes something tragic does have to happen. But something drastic will happen, and then that's what we call the tower moment, where everything falls down and you have no choice but to let them go. And sometimes that happens in friendships too, or partnerships. And you're like, dang, man, that was messed up how they did me. No, it wasn't. They were supposed to do you like that because you're trying to partner with them when you're supposed to know your worth and you're supposed to be doing it on your own. Thank you, cousin. You see what I'm saying? Okay? So something drastic has to happen. The betrayal, the heartbreak, and all that other type of stuff. There are women on here saying, oh, my husband divorced me. He cheated on me and all that type of stuff. He's supposed to cheat on you because you never would have left him. You say you're going through that right now? It's the truth. You said, yep, it was supposed to happen. It was supposed to happen because you've been getting all the signs for 5 years. You've been getting all the signs. And what you keep doing, keep going round and round the circle. Well, maybe let me try this, or maybe this, and maybe this. And you keep staying in the cycle. So what spirit will do is cause something drastic to happen. Boom, it's over. It's over. You can't stay if you want to. What? What you mean you killed my turtle? That's my turtle. Oh, no. I gotta get out of here. This man done killed my turtle. That's it. Ooh, cousin, y'all know I'm laughing, but it's real, okay? It can be something real bad, though, you know? You said not the turtle. Yes, that man went in there. I'll tell you, and women do it too. It's not just men, but this is the Women's Wellness Center. So I'm talking to women. Okay? That man will go and cheat with your sister. You said, oh, what? Oh, my sister? I never seen this coming. Girl, you've been seeing it. You've been seeing it. You've been seeing it. You just didn't want to see it. You didn't want to. Hey, cousin. You said, where you been? I'm here, cousin. I'm still here. Listen, we healing now. We healing now. I can give y'all the answers. Y'all know I'm your favorite cousin. I'm going to give y'all the answers. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know. I still got it. I still got it. But I got to have y'all in position because that's what I came here to do. And it's not enough for me to tell you, oh, cousin, this going to happen. This going to happen. This is what you need to do. Because I'm giving you all the answers to your test. And I did that for years. Y'all know I was on YouTube all the time giving y'all, oh yeah, girl, you need to watch this, that. They get ready, you know. But nothing was changing. Nobody was healing. Nobody was moving forward. That was a cycle. That's what brought us all into spirituality, right? Got us on our spiritual path. Now we on the path, and now it's time to go up the path. And it's time. You said it does get draining to do that. It does get draining. It gets draining. And then you feel bad as a person because you feel like, dang, you know, well, what is it about me? It's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you other than the fact that you just did not have the awareness. That's it. And you won't get the awareness unless Spirit gives it to you. And I'm telling you, there are women and men that are on this planet that will repeat cycles their whole life. Some of our mothers did it. We watched them do it. They up in their 60s and 70s, still the same way they was. They haven't changed. Some people are going to be that way. You just have to decide if that's going to be you. Are you going to do what you came here to do? Or are you just going to keep repeating cycles with the people and down here playing around? You got to decide. It's up to you. But I'm here to help women that are ready. If women, listen, this is what I'm telling you. If you just want me to tell you all the answers, this is not for you over here. The Ken you used to know, she gone. She gone. I'm not here just to tell you everything. Don't just come soak up the energy and then leave and then do the same thing. That's what this is about. Right now, we're moving forward. There are women in spiritual alignment class. They're losing weight. Y'all see I look different. Okay? I lost 70 pounds. I'm walking in talking at the same time. And I'm helping women to do the same thing. So if you're ready to move forward, no more talking. No more making excuses. No more none of that. It's over. Thank you, cousin. Thank you for the tiny diny. It's over. We got to get serious. At this stage in the game, we have to get serious. Your family needs you. Your children need you. If you're working on a job and you're in relationships and in businesses and doing all these things, that's busybody stuff. That's all keeping you busy. But you came here to do something. And I'm telling you, the Spirit is calling you. You know what you need to do. I'm just here to help you to do it. Because I'm going to say, cousin, did you do the thing? In spiritual alignment class, it's not like it was before where I could just tell you to do it and I'll never see you or hear from you again. No, spiritual alignment class, if you say you're going to do something, I'll be saying, I ain't going to judge, but I'm just going to be watching. Okay? Just like the angels watch us. That's going to be me, just watching. Okay. Oh, she did that. She did. And our cousins in class, y'all already know. When y'all are doing y'all thing, I'm like, I see your light. I can see the light shining from you, through you, when you're doing the work. And when you're not, either you're not active, you're not saying nothing, or you're just talking about everything else besides your progress. That's cool too. No judgment. But the ones that are getting the results, those are the ones saying, nah, I'm getting ready to check some stuff. Yeah, it's a new day. It's a new day. I'm not crying no more. Wipe your tears, ladies. Wipe your tears. And I'm not a mean person at all. Y'all know my heart. Y'all know my heart. But I don't play. And I don't play when it comes to my life. I have never had the opportunity to sit and cry about my situation. I've been a parent since I was 17 years old. I've always had to get up and get it how I live. And I'm telling you that if you don't get up and do some hard things, there are people that are dependent on you that will never get the energy they're supposed to get from you because you're too busy crying about what happened to you, what they had did, who had done what. It's over. It's over. And if it ain't over, cut it. Okay? Real talk. Cut it. If people need to go, have the conversation. Sometimes you have to say some things that you may not want to say. Sometimes you have to tell them, look, you hurt me when you do this. When you said that to me, that bothers me. And I'm not giving you no more chances to talk to me like that. And you ain't even got to be rude about it. You ain't even got to be rude about it. All you got to do is just slowly back up. That's it. You said I completely agree. That's it. As women, we take too much. We take too much from men, we take too much from our family, and then we're upset, we're frustrated, we're overeating, we doing all this stuff to hurt ourselves because everybody else is hurting us. So we're like, well, forget it. I don't care. And then you stop caring about yourself. How did I get 70 pounds overweight? I stopped caring about myself. I cared about my children more than I cared about myself. I cared more about my job, my relationship I was in for 15 years. All of that, I cared about everything else. I want to graduate from college. I want to hit all these goals external to me. But when it came to me, I don't need that much. I don't need that. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. Bare minimum. No time for myself. I felt guilty just to sit here. When I would just sit down and do nothing, I felt guilty for that. Now, baby, I can sit for days on days on days. And guess what? I found out our Creator really wants us to sit pretty. I'm telling you. And you do not have to be married to some rich man or some man to make your life peaceful. You should already be peaceful before the man even shows up. So therefore, if he's not bringing peace into your life, you won't waste no time. But we're wasting time with men trying to figure them out or trying to see why he's not changing instead of just seeing him for who he is. If he's a toxic man, he's just a toxic man. It's not wrong. He's not healed. And you're not either. That's why you're together. It's not his fault if he's doing things to you to hurt you. You're probably already doing them to yourself. It's the truth. You say, yes, delight yourself in the Lord and he will direct your path. He will direct your path. Spirit will direct you to a peaceful life. Like, you don't have to work hard. I have not worked in 3 years. I have not worked. This is my work. And I don't even get paid. I don't get paid for going live. I don't get paid for doing this stuff. But you know what Spirit told me? You take care of the people and I'll take care of you. And I'm telling you that when you get in alignment and you stop doing things your way, then you get into alignment with Spirit and Spirit will take care of you, your bills, your children, and everything else in your life. When I say Spirit, I'm talking about the source, the Creator that takes care of the birds, the animals, and everything else on this planet. You do not have to go work hard in a business or on a job to do nothing. I go live once a week, maybe. Okay? I do not make all... Listen, when I was on YouTube, y'all know I made thousands of dollars on YouTube now. Okay? I done got the plaque, they did the thing, and all of that. But I gave all of that up when I heard Spirit tell me to work on myself. It's more important for us to work on ourselves because that's what we came here to do. Not to make the money and help other people. I was too busy trying to help other people and I wasn't even helping myself. My son was 50 pounds overweight. So when I had to go away, I needed to work on myself. Now my son looking fine. Baby, my son looking fine. Getting ready to go in the 9th grade. What? I had to get myself together first. And I lost the weight. I'm eating better. Now he's looking good. Okay? That's how it works. If your children are all over the place and out of control and you don't know what to do with them, you got to get right first. Once you get in alignment with Spirit, Spirit will guide you. Okay? That's what spiritual alignment class is about. It's not just a class. This is you connecting to the source. The same way I did, the same way you can do it. I'm telling you. And you can't get it through the church. You can't get it through nobody or nothing or no book or none of that. Okay? All right? I'm just telling you. It's going to be a relationship between you and the Creator. That's it. And you got to put that first. Above everything. It's one thing to say it with our mouth. This is the reason why in the last days it says that people are going to be saying, Lord, Lord, you know. Didn't I do this? Didn't I do this in your name? Didn't I do this? And then the Creator's going to say, I didn't even know you. You did not put me first. You put the job first. You put the man first. You knew you weren't supposed to be sleeping with this man. It was not your husband. You knew you wasn't supposed to be working on a job. You were stressed out, tired. You would not take no time for yourself. You did whatever you wanted to do the whole time. And then you want to go give to charity or go do something good with one hand. And then on the other hand, you're doing whatever it is you want to do. But the thing Spirit is guiding you to do, the hard thing that Spirit is guiding you to do, you haven't done it yet. And you keep making excuses and saying, oh, God knows my heart. Yeah, he know your heart, all right. This is not religion. Please, please, okay? Nothing against religious people. You know, it doesn't always teach you to be disciplined. But remember, we have spirit with us everywhere we go. Remember that. So you have that guidance with you for now. You have it. You just got to learn how to listen to it. So join us in spiritual alignment class. It is within. It is within. It is within. It's a 4-week commitment to yourself. It's a 28-day cycle. Just like the moon cycles, give yourself 28 days. And I promise you, you can align with the source. And once you get into alignment, you will not ever want to lose that connection again. You will not. And until we get into alignment with our Creator, we loop and loop and loop and go in circles because we feel like we know what's best, which humanity has always felt that way. We've always felt like we know what's best. And guess what our Creator says? Go ahead, do whatever you want to do. Do whatever you want to do. But if you're sick, if you don't feel good, mentally, stressed, emotional, going through all these different things, motions up and down, that's a clear sign that you're in the driver's seat. You have to become childlike. You have to surrender. And I'll tell you that everything that our Creator asks you to do is not always going to be good. You might be asked to cut off your own mother. I'm telling you the truth. If your mother is bringing you down, Spirit will guide you away from her. But if you say, no, that's my mama, she brought me in this world, I can't do it, then don't say that you love our Creator more than you love your mother, because you love your mother more. I'm just telling you the truth. That's real talk. And most of us do, because that's all we know. All we know is family, right? All we know is what we know. We've been working on this job. You've been guided to start that business, start that thing, develop whatever it is that you came here to bring to this planet, because you didn't come here to work on this job forever. Only a certain cycle, remember. So you're in this cycle. The cycle has ended, but you haven't moved. Excuse me, you haven't moved yet. Because you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know. I don't know. Just take one step. And that's what I'm here for. Because I'm going to give you this stuff. I'm telling you. If you say, Ken, I want to do this thing, I'm here to help you to do it. And just do it slowly. You don't have to just uproot everything. Sometimes you do, but not always. You can start from right where you are. But every day you should be taking steps towards doing that thing that you know you're guided to do. Every day. There's no excuses. I'm telling you, you do not want to be in this world lost, because it's only going to get worse. And when it gets worse, people are going to be losing their jobs. People's businesses are going to start failing. All this hustle culture and all that, that's gone, because it's the new world. It's all about purpose. So your energy has to be elevated in order for you to keep up. That's just what it is. And if you're watching me, you came here to do something very powerful. I just want you to know that. And you're not going to learn that from somebody else. They may be able to show you the way, but ultimately you're going to have to go within and be real with yourself and do the thing. Do the hard thing. Just do the hard thing. And you're going to see your life change. And then you'll be able to help people. But a lot of times, especially as women, we want to help people, but we haven't helped ourselves. We're not in the position to help anybody. So a lot of us are being given the opportunity to have a break. You might lose your job. Good. Your business might not be doing so great. Good. You said thank you. You're welcome. It might not be the way you want it to be. That's good. And that's spirit. And that's how spirit moves. When you know the nature of spirit, you're not always thinking about everything as a bad thing. You understand, okay, this is why this is happening. This is happening to me because I needed to do this, and I need to redirect, or I need to rest. Some of you have been working for 20 years, 30 years. You haven't taken off a day. Even on your off days, you're still working. So when are you going to be able to develop? You need that time. You say, I remember you from YouTube. I see your transformation is inspiring. Thank you, cousin. Yeah. I always say, I didn't come out the box like this. Y'all know. And I love what Spirit is doing through my life. I'm not doing anything. I'm just finally listening to the guidance that I've always heard it. It's louder now because I'm really intentional about listening and paying attention. Do I get it all the time? No. No. There are things that I do right now. I'm like, okay, I need to check that. But guess what? When Spirit is in you and you're sealed, because Spirit has to seal your energy. I'm telling you the truth. This is the reason why a lot of people are going to be lost and confused, because they're not sealed. They don't have that connection to the source. When you're connected to the source, even if you go this way, you always going to have a way back. You always going to get pulled back in. You know? You said it's so much louder. It's so much louder. It's real. It is very real. You said you're the winner. No, I'm not the winner. It's Spirit. It is Spirit. And I say Spirit because I have to have you all to recognize what you're dealing with. I'm not going to say God or dog or whatever people call it, okay? Whatever names people come up with. I'm not saying that because that does not have power. How do I know it doesn't have power? Because people talk about God all day long and still keep doing the same things that they're doing. There's power in words. And I know that. People can wear the symbols or whatever it is they wear, and it still is not transforming them because they're not sealed, okay? They're not connected to the source, and you can be disconnected. It's like having a phone. I always say this. When you have that cell phone, you have to connect to AT&T, T-Mobile, or some power source in order for you to use that phone. That's the same way it is here on this earth, having a physical body. You can have that physical body, but if you're not connected to the power source, then all you doing is just here, playing free games. But you're not connected to the source. And this is the reason why a lot of people feel disconnected. They feel tired. They feel stressed out. But we all start there. Everybody starts out there. Because remember, we've been separated from the source. Because of what? What has separated us from the source? Arrogance? Disobedience? Yeah. This is why empires fall. That's why they do. Because we always feel like when Spirit gives us the ability or the power, oh, I'm good, I got it. I'm the God, I can do it. Okay. All right. All right. He said, thank you for going live and speaking from your authentic experience. The truth resonates. Thank you, cousin. Thank you. That's the only thing I know to do. That's all I know. I don't know nothing about these books that people reading, all that type of stuff. I don't know nothing about that. I have lived it. I'm in it every day. This is a lifestyle for me. This is not something that I put on, put off, or take off. This is my life. In the spirit and in the physical. No matter which realm I'm in, this is me. This is me. And I know what I came here to do. And I know I'm not here to help everybody. Some people will just watch. Just like in this world. There will be people that will just be watching what's happening. And there will be people that are actually active in moving forward humanity. I'm here to help people who are moving forward humanity. Who's moving things forward. Everybody else, they're just going to watch. That's it. Okay? But the soul ties, they got to go. They have to go. All right? Make sure you're taking your spiritual baths. Listen, the moon cycles change every 28 days. You should at least be taking your spiritual bath at least once a month. At least once. If you don't know how to do a spiritual bath, dang, I don't even have any more kits. I'm going to get some more kits for y'all. But just use apple cider vinegar. Put you about 3 cupfuls of apple cider vinegar in your bathtub. Run your water. Put 3 cupfuls of apple cider vinegar and use sea salt. If you have Epsom salt, use that. Soak. Okay? There's power in water. Program the water. Pray. If you don't know what to pray, pray Psalms 23. Psalms 27. Pick a Psalms, any Psalm. Pick it, okay? Pray over the water. Put your intention in the water. Cleanse your energy. Cleanse your aura. Get it clean. And once you get it clean, then don't go back out there and muddy it up again. Keep it clean. You said, peace, peace, God. It's my first time here. Hey, cousin. It's time to clean up. It's time. You know, all these connections and stuff like that, it's time to let it go. And for men especially, listen, some men, y'all done been with too many women. Y'all done been with too many, and it's affecting you mentally right now. That's what it is. That's what it is. When you're feeling all over the place, listen, women's energy is very chaotic. It is. Y'all know it. If you're a woman here, you know I'm telling you the truth. It's hard for us to even deal with ourselves. Most women say, I don't even want to deal with no other women because it's very, okay, up and down. And if you're a man and you're going from this woman to this woman to this woman to this, that energy doesn't go anywhere. It stays with you. So in this realm, it's looked at like a badge of honor. Yeah, go out there and get you some more women. But in the spiritual realm, it's looked at like, oh, you tripping. Real bad. Real bad. You're trying to destroy yourself. And right now, the way that the energy is on the planet, a lot of men are suffering. And so a lot of women, you may be guided to not sleep with them. You may even feel like you just don't want to sleep with the man. And that's why. That's why. Because most men, not all, but most of them, they don't have the sexual discipline. They don't. To be with one woman. So if you're cleansing and healing and working on yourself, and then you go be with this man and then be with over 200 women in his whole entire lifetime, what you think that's going to do to you? I'm just saying. It's tough. It is very tough. And I feel their pain. I feel the man's pain. I'm not the woman that's going to be sitting up here bashing men because I have sons, I have brothers, I have cousins, my dad, my uncles. I love men. I do. I told you I grew up tomboy. So I love men. I really, really do. I understand them so well. And sometimes they just don't know. They just don't know. They need to know. And as a woman, that's what we're here to do, to help him. Not to give him everything that he wants. Not to appease him and make sure that no, none of that. Because if you're doing that, you're not helping him. Sometimes you have to tell him while he's looking at you with these googly eyes and try to do all this up and down with you. You need to, no. Be his friend and tell him the truth. But women are not turning these men away. They're just saying, come on. You want to be with me? Come on. They enticing them, taking off more clothes, drawing these men in more and more. And a woman that is a divine feminine can see this man is hurting. You can look at him. When you talking to him, you can see this man is hurting. He is hurting. If you're not thinking about yourself. If you're thinking about yourself and you think about what you want, how he can do this and that for you, then you're not looking at the man. You're looking through him. You're looking to see what he can do for you. But if you actually take the time to get to know this man, he will tell you his whole entire story. Because a man loves to talk. You sit there and listen to him. He'll tell you. He'll tell you the things that hurt him. He'll tell you everything that he's been through if you don't have sex with him and you just listen to him. And watch him. That's what they need. I'm telling you, I grew up in that era. I don't know if it's still here. I don't know. But I had homies that I grew up with and never thought about being with them in that way. And if they thought about me like that, I didn't know. I never knew it. All I felt was protected, and that was it. We used to roll up together back when I was drinking party and all that. Okay, those was my homies for real. I knew them. And it wasn't always about having, you know what I'm saying, all that. No. That's why now it just be kind of weird because men be just like too overly sexual. It's just like, it's creepy a little bit. You say a lot of men are running on feminine toxic energy. They are, and they don't know. They can't handle that. They thinking they got one up because they done left the baby mama with the kids twice, 3 times. Her energy ain't going nowhere. None of them. All the energy still on them. The man trying to move on and trying to get his mind right. Can't get it up. Can't get it right up here. Can't get it right. Hey, cousin. You say, can I miss you? I miss you too, cousin. I'm here. Y'all make sure y'all doing this in spiritual alignment class. I was only going to get on here for an hour, but that's where you'll find me. You'll find me in spiritual alignment class. Focus on yourself, ladies. You know, the men will come. Look, that's them texting in the group. The men will come and all of that. But you got to get in your position. You came here to do something. You did. I'm telling you, you did. These soul ties, though, they got to go. They have to go. Cleanse your energy. Work on yourself. The partner is going to come, but not before the purpose. It's not going to come before the purpose. The only thing you're going to do is attract more and more lessons. If that's what you want to do, then you can do it. If you're still having sex with men and you have that strong, strong desire to keep on having the sex, I just told you why. I just told you why you have that strong desire. You say you signed up? Okay, cousin. I'm going to see you in our private community because you know we have a group chat. So I just told you they were just texting in there. We text all the time. Texting good night, good morning, how you doing, what you doing, how you doing, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. We need that. We need each other right now. We need each other. Because, like I said, I'm not against the men. But when you think about how men have treated women in your life, just think about your life. And think about the women in your life. And think about how many men are protecting them. How many men do you know that are protecting women and not using them, hurting them, making them cry? That's going to tell you everything you need to know. And if you're focusing on dating and being with a man right now, like I said, there's nothing wrong with it. You can be with whoever you want to be with, but just pay attention to what men are doing. I'm not saying all of them. I'm just saying a large majority of them, they are thinking about themselves. They're not thinking about you. They don't care about you. And some of them don't care about children either. They're hurt a child. There are people who have been suffering for many years because of things that a man has done to them when they were a child. We got to understand what we're dealing with. And we have to be there to protect each other. So here at the Lighthouse, that's what it's about. Women supporting women for real. I'm not talking about none of these cutesy groups. I'm not talking about none of that. Because we're dealing with some ugly issues here. A lot of us women, we're dealing with a lot of trauma, a lot of things that we have been through in our life, and we are tired. And you don't want to crash out because you just don't know what to do or where to go or what is happening in your life. You don't want that. Take control of your life. Take power of your life. Take your power and control your life. And stop giving it away to these people who just going to keep exhausting you. Even when it comes to your children. You say you needed this. That's spirit. You've been guided here for a reason. Okay? You can love your children and be there for your children. But even they're going to leave. I just told you all soulmates leave. So my children, they're older. My oldest is 22 years old. So they're going to get to that age where they're not going to need you as much. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Be calling them, hey, you didn't come by here to see your mama. I've been waiting for you to call. You going to be one of them mamas? No, not my cousins. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. When there's millions of children out here who still need a mom. There are millions of children right now who wish that a woman would just come into their life and help them. They're suffering right now. My mom was a foster child. I know what I'm talking about. And my aunts and uncles. My story is very deep. I'm telling you. And there are people right now that are hurting children. Most of them are men. Hurting children right now. And they wish somebody would come through and help them right now. But you can't do it. You want to know why you can't do it? Because you're focused on yourself. We got to get our mind off of ourselves, thinking about everything that we want, and start thinking about our healing as being something that is going to help the collective. It's not just about you. It starts with you, yes, but it's greater than you. It's greater than you. And there are a lot of people who need you. Everything that you went through is not for nothing. All of that is going to be packaged up, I'm telling you. And just like I'm helping you from my own experience, you're going to help people from your experience. But you can't be bleeding all over people if you're still hurting from the things that you went through in your life. You got to get connected to spirit first. So you can get the closure. You can get the clarity. You can get the healing. And then you can go out there and do what you came to do. And guess who's going to find you while you're doing your work? Your husband. And everything else is going to come to you. Because when you seek the kingdom first or living that righteous lifestyle, everything you want is going to come to you. You're not going to have to work hard or none of that stuff that you're doing right now. I'm telling you the truth. All right? You're going to be free. And that's what I'm here to do. You said, girl, I love you. Thank you. I love you too. And you do have support. All right. If you're a single mother, make sure that you sign up for our free wellness session. I do one every month, a free wellness session. So sign up for that. There's a free guide that you can download if you need clarity. And if you're ready to move forward and take some action, join us in spiritual alignment class. Okay. That's where you'll find me. You won't always find me here, but I'll be in spiritual alignment class in the private group chat. All right. All right, cousin. I love y'all so much. Thank you for your patience for me on my healing journey. Thank you. I appreciate it. But I am back and I'm here to help other women to heal yourself, heal your bloodline, and move forward into your purpose. It's time. All right. Time is ticking every day. We never know what's going to happen in this world, but you won't have to worry about it when you're in alignment with the source, okay? All right, cousin, I love y'all so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Thank you for the love. Bye.